Hey everybody, Flip and Danny here, founders of the Freedom Real Estate Group family of companies, and welcome to another episode of our podcast called
Freedom Through Passive Income.
That's right. And today's episode is called, now the podcast is still the same podcast.
Yeah, it's still Freedom Through Passive Income.
It is still. Yeah, well, no, we're not starting another podcast. Anyway, this episode is called Classes of Properties in Real Estate and Which One is Best.
That's right.
Or which is best, not which one, but which is best.
Yes.
Let's see, I do number one? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. There's two different classes of properties. There's a class of property, and then there's a class of neighborhood. There's two different things.
Yes.
So you can have a D property and a B neighborhood. You can have a property and a C neighborhood. So it's two different types, and we're going to go into that a little bit further.
Yes, we are. So when you're judging a property, you're going to judge a property by age and condition. When you're judging a neighborhood, you're going to judge it by the amenities, crime, type of tenants, and then the owner-occupied to renter ratio.
Right. Now, if you're watching this on Facebook or LinkedIn or YouTube or any of those, right now is your chance to Hulk smash that love button.
Hulk smash!
Yeah, hit that love button, hit the like button again. This is for the video algorithms, for all the social media stuff. But also let us know that you like it and that we're actually providing value.
Yes, because it makes us smile when we see likes and loves.
Yes. Okay, so back to the program. So first class is A-class properties, okay? These are brand new builds, okay? Best neighborhoods, the higher appreciation. It's lower cash flow because it's higher appreciation. It's your white-collar neighborhoods, doctors, lawyers, your busy professionals, or just anyway, those type of professionals. The schools are very high-class schools, bigger schools, better schools. And also the amenities. You're going to find a Starbucks.
Yes.
If not two. And the malls, your parks, very low crime, and also a very high owner occupancy rate compared to renters.
Yes. All right, Class B neighborhoods.
Before you go into Class B,
right.
One thing about Class A properties, you're looking at appreciation and not cash flow. This is something that we don't do. We don't look for appreciation. We strictly look for cash flow.
Yes.
A-class properties, there is cash flow. Un poquito. Okay. So again.
And not always cash flow. I mean, your mortgage payment could be $3,000 and you're getting $2,400. Oh, that's weird.
Nice. Cheats, baby Coke. So anyway, it could be much less. So anyway.
All right. Now B?
Yep, B.
Okay. B-class neighborhoods. We didn't start the timer, so who knows how long this is going to go.
Gonna be a doozy.
All right, so I'm going to go fast. It's going to be a newer property, less than 20 years old. You're going to be in good neighborhoods. You're going to have some appreciation and okay cash flow. It's still going to be white collar, but probably teachers and nurses. It's going to be lower vacancy, more affordable, but still nice. Good schools. It typically attracts families so that they stay longer because they've got the kids and their friends and all that other good stuff. You're going to have lower crime, still a higher owner occupied ratio in B class neighborhoods. The reason why you're going to buy a B-class property is because it's more affordable and it has less vacancy.
Yes. All right, so C-class properties. Now, these are older properties. They need more work. They're blue-collar workers, much more affordable. They're higher cash flow. This is where we like. Amenities are usually discount type of stores. There is more crime, but it's typically not not violent crimes. And there's a good mix, usually about 50 to 60 to 40% in that range of renters versus owner occupancies. And again, there's more turnover in this class.
Yes.
But again, this is the class that has the strong cash flow.
Yeah, so that's why you like C properties. If you're going to buy those, you're buying them typically for cash flow. D, these are the oldest type of properties that are typically distressed and in distressed areas. More of a war zone, high crime, vacancy is high, boarded up properties are very common, drugs are very common, they're very cheap properties. We had somebody in our team that's that's all she bought. Is because they were so cheap, they didn't have a ton of money. And she's like, if I'm going to buy a property, I'm going to have to buy a D class. Okay, very cheap, high cash flow properties, but there's lots of maintenance. So that give and take, the cash flow is not as high as you think when they're destroying the property and you have to fix it before the next renter comes in. You're going to have minimal access to amenities, jobs and schools. It is going to be a high renter area as opposed to an owner-occupied area, which means the neighborhoods are typically run down. So you're going to buy a D-class property. Us, never. But if you are going to buy it, you might be buying it because you really love cash flow. Just keep in mind the costs of those areas and the cash flow maybe not as high as you want it to be.
So, which is best? Now, A class, you get,
Appreciation.
right. C class, you get.
Cash flow.
B, you get.
A little bit of both.
There you go. So it depends on your goals. It really does. It depends on what you're looking for. I happen to know an investor where he does nothing but A-class properties.
Yes.
That's all he does.
Yeah.
And he loves it.
Yeah.
So it just depends on what you want and what your goals are.
Yes.
So we like to keep these short and sweet. And we have no idea if this one is or not.
Hopefully we did good.
So again, make sure you join our Facebook group right up here, facebook.com/group/
Freedom through a passive income.
And then we're also on LinkedIn, and the group there is, again, just go to the search bar on LinkedIn and type in.
Freedom through passive income.
That's funny. It's the same thing.
It's weird.
Yeah, it is weird. But we're also on TikTok and Instagram and Facebook. And,
Just go find us wherever you troll.
And YouTube. Make sure you subscribe to us on YouTube.
Yes.
But again, let us know how we're doing. Let us know if you have any questions. Let us know if you have any recommendations.
Yes.
But again, we always like to end these episodes with
Invest smart.
live happy. Bye.
Bye.
Everybody.
Nothing in the show should be considered specific personal or professional advice. Please consult an appropriate tax, legal, real estate, financial, or business professional for individualized advice. Opinions and information on the show are not guaranteed. All investment strategies have the potential for profit or loss.